Hey guys, I'm the Geek, and I see a lot of people on YouTube talking up the Wii U who have never played it, don't really know exactly what it is, and I feel a lot of people are either going to be disappointed or not understand what it is when they purchase it. And, it's not a bad system, it's just disappointing. Because Nintendo used to be a market leader, and they really kind of aren't anymore. I mean, aside from motion controls, I can't really say anything else they've really innovated in the last generation or pushed the boundary forward. I mean, you could arguably say fitness games, but they were also around before that, because Dance Dance Revolution. I don't know, man. I just don't know about Nintendo anymore. I don't. The Wii U just seems to be like such a backwards technology. From what I've played at E3, they're really focusing on the split screen audience, which doesn't make a lot of sense if they're not going to also try to get the online audience, which wouldn't happen, but with the Friends code, it's definitely not going to happen now. So I don't know who they're aiming this at. They want the split screen audience. A lot of the games are split screen. I played Rayman. It's a really fun game, split screen. I mean, a lot of the mini games involve. I mean, it's better than any Mario Party I've played in years. And a lot of the mini games involve one person using the screen and three people with Wiimotes trying to stop them. And I thought it was really fun. But that's all I see the screen useful for. On other games, it's just like minuscule stuff, like Assassin's Creed. If you go watch my other E3 video, it's just a map. And in Batman, I think it's just night vision. I mean, detective mode. And in Madden, you're going to be able to pick your plays. So it's really heavily focused on split screen. I don't know who this is aimed at. This product just seems useless. And only hardcore Nintendo enthusiasts and that's all I can see picking this up, besides maybe hardcore Nintendo enthusiasts and kids. Pretty much those are two audiences, just like this. And this is like no games have come out on this for a while. I can't imagine what Nintendo's doing. I don't know what their thought process is. And I thought it would be a powerful machine. I thought it would be something way more powerful than the Xbox 360, but what I've seen of Batman, what I've seen of Assassin's Creed, those two are pretty high-end games, and they look like mid-generation Xbox 360 games. And I'm not joking, and the frame rate, like, I don't even usually notice frame rate. I usually play just Xbox games, and they're all like 30 frames. But there are parts, if you look at my Assassin's Creed video, where the frame rate dips below like 12 at least. Like it's almost like slideshow quality, and this is on a game that's coming out on the Xbox and PS3, and which I saw that performed fine on those two systems. Maybe it's just the engines, that maybe they're just performing funny, or they don't know how to develop them for them yet, like the PS3 had a lot of trouble in the early days because the cell processor and all that. But I don't see this. I don't see what Nintendo is doing. I can't even try to understand it. I mean, are they really trying to win back the hardcore audience? But they alienate the casual audience. How are you going to tell a casual audience that you now have this new controller? I mean, and on Jimmy Fallon and other shows, they're still getting confused on whether the Wii U is just the controller or if it's a whole new system. And it's going to be a mess. It's going to be a disaster. I think it's going to be worse than the 3DS because a lot of people are still confused that if 3DS games play on DS at Walmart and stores like that. And people just don't understand. It's just that confusing. The name is terrible. The system, if it's not at least $300, like it can't be above $300. It can't. Because that system is not past current gen. It is at least at current gen levels. And I don't give a fuck what people here on YouTube say. And I've seen it for myself. I've played games on it. I've played about 4 or 5 games on it. I've seen WiiU, which is supposedly like the big hit in Assassin's Creed, and they don't look any better than any Xbox 360 game I've ever played. Arguably worse. It just doesn't seem up to par with current gen systems. And the online mode, they're going back to friend codes. What the hell is it? So don't expect it to be like this major leap in gaming. You're getting a subpar PlayStation 3 or Xbox. Sorry, that's what it's going to be. You're finally going to get HD. I'm sure the first party franchises are going to be fan-fucking-tastic. And I might pick one up down the road to pick up Mario and Link and Zelda and all that shit. But, sorry, Mario and Link and Zelda. Mario, Zelda, Metroid, all that stuff. But I don't see the purpose of buying one at launch at all. I'm going to wait a couple of years or maybe a year. I don't know. I'm just massively disappointed in Nintendo. I figured they had if they got the online right, and they made it powerful enough, they could be competitive with Sony and Microsoft. But they fucked those two things up. So I think it's just going to really appeal to Nintendo elitists. And that's it. I can't see it going anywhere else. I just don't. So please, when you buy it, when you're going to wait in line at Walmart at 6 in the morning, like I did for the Wii, just remember that it's not what you're expecting. It's not a revolution in gaming. It's just an Xbox 360 with a screen controller. Samuel out.